Hi everyone, Sarah here. I have another coloring video to share with you. Today I'm coloring Springtime Wishes from My Favorite Things stamps using my go-to colors for skin, E50, E51, E53, and then R11 for the cheeks. I'm coloring this one up to make a springtime card for the Not Too Shabby Shop March Challenge on Facebook. I'll put a link to the Facebook group down below. I will post another video with the finished card for you. I've kind of been looking at it over the last couple days. It needs a saying or something. It's just not done. So I will get that done and posted for you though. If you guys are enjoying these coloring videos, please let me know. I do get a couple messages about it. But it seems to be my one type of video that I really do like to do because I love to color. And I know I'm not an expert or anything, but I kind of do fast and easy coloring, which is probably something that most people like to do. It's a super sweet image that I'm coloring to. It's a stamp I actually bought off of my friend Melissa Cooper. Thank you, Melissa. She was doing a stamp de-stash and she had a couple of MFT stamps. I really like them. I do like simple images, not too much detail. Added in some kneecaps for her. I'm using YG97 and YG99 to do the green stems on the tulips. I thought this would be a good stamp for a spring card because of the tulips. It's super cute. We're starting to get some nicer spring weather now, but again today we had a little bit of snow. It was weird. It was raining this morning and then snow. So then I'm using R12, R14, and R17. This is going to be for her bow in her hair and her dress. I picked out the paper that I used on the card first, so I was going with the colors to match the paper. I think I put that paper away, so I'm not sure which paper pad it was. I'm pretty sure it's My Mind's Eye. I had to clean up my little oopsies. Actually, it's more the color that bleeds on that one because I used 3 colors. And for anyone that's interested, I do use Crafter's Companion white cardstock to do my coloring on. I have previously purchased it at Mary Maxim in the States. It seems to be a good paper and a good price, I think. I already had an oopsie there. Now for her dress, I colored it layer by layer. so then I could do my shading at the end of each of the layers. And I kind of tried to do the shading to make them look like folds. You know, everybody's taking the Copic coloring classes and learning how to do fabric and stuff like that. I just kind of just practice from what I see. I kind of try and do my own thing. But I really like the way that this one turned out for each of the little layers. Oh, totally went out of frame there on you guys, sorry. That's better. With the color choices that I had for this, the what was it, R12 that I used as my base color, it is a lot lighter, so that's kind of the reason why I'm blending into the darker colors, because I still want some of the darker color to be there, and if you blend over top of it, pretty much the light color kind of bleaches it away. That's why if you use like big difference in colors with the Copic markers, kind of tends to use it as an eraser more than a blender. So that's the reason why I'm flipping it upside down and doing it that way. One more layer of her dress to go. I did have to take a break in between doing her dress and then going on with her hair, so there'll be just a little bit of a split in the video. She is super cute. I do color in the tulips, BG02, BG05, and BG07. Again, this was a color to match the patterned paper that I'm using, so when you see the finished card, you'll see why. But these colors do look really good together. just went back in with the darker blue just because I felt that it kind of had lost some of the shading. And usually with tulips you will see if they have two-tone colors that there's like a vein of color that comes up the side of them. So and I did take my white gel pen and just add in the highlights on her cheeks, and I did little highlights on the tulips also. Okay, so getting on with her hair, I chose E71, E77, and E79. I just wanted a nice brunette color. It's really hard not to color her ears. Almost colored with the wrong color there. Not sure if you guys saw that. Now I thought her bun would be easy to color, but it actually was kind of hard. Looking at the finished image now, I don't think I quite got the highlighting right in there. I did too much on the bottom when I should have done a little bit less. Just pulled it up a little bit too far, so I know for next time. And I did just use the same colors, the E77 and E79 for her shoes, because I wanted to ground the image kind of with the same that's on the top. Didn't want to get another color into there. And I didn't really think that the coral color would be good for the shoes. And I just used a little bit of colorless blender to put highlights on the top because they seemed a little dark. And that is it. I will come back later with my finished card to show you guys the finished image. Leave a comment, subscribe if you wish, and have a great day. Thanks. Bye.